This is going to be highly controversial. Some of you men that are raising daughters as we speak need to keep this in mind. If you want your daughter to be a wife one day, you must raise her to be with a boring man. Let me cook. Most young men right now are on a new journey, a new technological journey where the amount of means, resource, and the access that they have will entirely be on a totally different level. Your male ancestors were only allowed to build off of what they had right in front of them. We are living in a completely different world where people can make an egregious amount of dinero on these portable devices that we call cell phones. Not only that, a lot of guys are now waking up. A lot of you guys' daughters are out of control. So men are hardwired to reset and recalibrate themselves to adjust to society's standards. Agree to disagree, but I believe that there were far more 304s back in the day, 1600s, 1500s, 1700s, where men went off to war while their chicks were at home getting cracked, and there was nothing to catch them in the act. Everyone was just getting diseases. Most men that came back from war didn't know why their children had deformities or why their children was blind, and it was all because the chick had syphilis. Now, mind you, those are also vulgar times where men just took whatever they wanted. But nonetheless, chicks was given just as much. And now that we are kind of reverting back to that type of world where there are more 304s than ever before, the only difference is there's no control by the male patriarchy. No structure that was applied by the male patriarchy, where there were brothels that made sure that chicks had their checkups and stuff like that, where chicks was slotted accordingly, only being qualified for marriage if you was a virgin, and so on and so forth. And if you made it this far in the video, like, comment, share, subscribe if you're new. Check out my other platforms. Link is in the bio. Long story short, I foresee men reverting back to monarchy days, where multiple wives and multiple children are given to the select few of royalty. But in these days, it's going to be the rich, the plentiful. Y'all already see it with people like Duke Dennis, and hopefully guys like Kai Cenat. Not to say that those guys have to do anything, but they don't have to subject themselves to only one. I believe if you're a man and you can afford them, you can have as many as you want. And regardless, we know these chicks have no purpose without having children. Nonetheless, what was understood in the past from fathers that handed over their daughters for marriage was that they had to meet certain requirements. Excitement, busting it open for a real one at anywhere, anytime, is for chicks for the streets. But being boring, knowing how to occupy your time with knitting, gardening, taking care of the children, teaching the children how to be productive members of society is for wives only. Now, I understand most of you guys are cucked and live under homes where the chick has the highest authority. Nonetheless, if any of you guys have any backbone, any cojones at all, you will heed my warning.